Alright guys, this is the moment of truth, and this is what we kind of fully expected. If you guys were with me yesterday when we saw the trailer and all, we talked about this. Young dragons have a BST boost. Armor has a BST boost. You put those two things together, what do you get? You get the new highest BST hero in the entire game. And another reason in the past 30 days that ICE has thrown at us to, spend some money, because there's no way you have any orbs left, given how many things in the past 30 days that have demanded orbs basically, So at this point, if you are some mad free-to-play genius and you have saved orbs up for this, you saw the incursion of a Legendary Tiki who breaks the BST barrier, you are a friggin' genius. But for most of us, I would say this is one of the greatest heroes, if not the greatest hero in the game right now. From the perspective of Arena, I believe she is the highest point hero you can possibly get. Having a legendary weapon, amazing C skill, unique C skill, having bold fighter, having fierce stance. I think she's in terms of maximum points, she's there basically. 180 BST legendary weapons, that's basically it. You can't do better for Arena if all you care about are points. And even in terms of being a blue hero, I believe she is, with the BST like this, the only possible blue hero I can put her behind right now is Brave Hector, and even then I think it's really close. Brave Hector is amazing. He has a special distant counter, which is, adds attack and defense, I think, when he's attacked. But outside of that, I think it's between him and Legendary Tiki. But yeah, this is really interesting. Very, very interesting. We kind of saw the high BST coming, and sorry, we didn't total it for you. It's 180. The BST is 180. She has such a big, goofy smile just because she knows she's breaking this game. Anyways, going back to Legendary Tiki, we'll fully break down her stats now. 45 HP is respectable, that's fine. 45 HP is nothing to sneeze at, but it's nothing great either. It's not very much like Armored Heroes. Armored Heroes usually have 50 HP and higher. But, that's actually good. HP is not that important of a stat. 34 attack is pretty good. It's kind of low in a lot of respects, but it doesn't really matter because she kind of makes up for it with variable damage. Keep in mind, whenever Tiki attacks a ranged hero, she attacks the lower of defense or res, and then melee heroes typically have lower res. So even though 50 attack seems kind of low, and it will hurt her for things like Heavy Blade, but I don't think she should use a Heavy Blade anyways, not that she would need it, because she has Bold Fighter. But yeah, for anything with attack in mind, it'll be kind of low. But outside of that, in terms of actual damage dealt, she should be just as fine as somebody with 5 more attack than her. So yeah, 50 attack with variable damage does fine damage against ranged heroes, and then for melee heroes with lower res in general, she'll be fine. Of course, there are heroes like, Lin, Fair, who have higher res or something, but those are kind of rare. But those heroes would basically be your counters to Tiki. Well, not the red sword heroes because she's blue, but you know what I mean. 35 speed, it's kind of high because she doesn't need speed. With Bold Fighter, she's always going to double when she attacks, but 35 speed is good enough to prevent a lot of heroes from doubling. If you get her just speed +3, or ally support, summoner support, or whatever else, she can reach a speed enough to prevent a double. And then I think the ideal build for her, guys, is you keep Fierce Stance, Bold Fighter, you keep all in this together, or whatever it's called, and you give her QR. So as long as you support her, get her something like 6 more extra speed, prevent a double, and then she uses QR and Fierce Stance perfectly. So yeah, 35 speed is actually pretty good. It's kind of unique. If she had really low speed, it would have been good as well, but if she has 35 speed, it's also really, really good. So I actually prefer this. For Tiki, the speed aspect is completely used defensively. 37 defense is kind of meh, but it is pretty respectable for an armor hero. It is armor heroes that we see, they could have over 40, even nearing 50 defense. So it's kind of lower than that when we look at it from that respect, but 37 is still really, really high. So there's nothing special. I just really mean it's nothing special in terms of armor heroes, but in terms of all heroes, 37 is really respectable. At 37's defense, she's taking minimum damage versus sword heroes, so she doesn't really have to worry too much about it. And with her HP, yeah, it's fine. And 29 res, and that's one of the most important things about Tiki. Makes her very comparable to Harden. Harden, people picked Harden over FE because Harden had more res than FE. FE's like low 20s in terms of res, and Harden's more like high 20s in terms of res. So Tiki basically is there as well. So Tiki's a real alternative to Harden because she has Bolt Fighter as well. She has her breath is effective against dragons, and also has this encounter and variable damage, and she has higher BST. Yeah, she's power creeped Harden, I would say. So yeah, Tiki 180 BST, the new highest BST hero in the game, possibly the best overall hero in the game in terms with like in respect to arena. So, and ideally, I think she should use Ether. It's not gonna move very well because she's an armor hero. Also, it's that cute cloak. That's why she's armored. She put on that cute cloak and then she's considered an armor hero. That's probably why. Her stat spread isn't perfect. I would question that because I like her stat spread a lot. 29 seems too low to have on Grima. Yeah, you're not supposed to be fighting like Grima with this, but 29 is pretty fine. But yeah, definitely give her summoner support. That way she has 50 HP at base. That's really high. And then she would have 40 defense at base, which is really high. That's enough to like really take 0 damage from a lot of sword heroes. You know, and 32 res. So yeah, if this is the hero I would say is like an end game hero. I can't imagine Tiki not being good really ever. 180 BST basically makes her irreplaceable. If there's a hero you guys want to decide on making a +10 version of that's 5-star locked, I think it's Legendary Tiki. She's perfect. And she's so cute. The best hero in the game is a lolly. You heard it here first. Also, being a legendary hero just offers a lot more value because in arena, whenever it's an Earth week, she's just gonna give you extra points if you have any other Earth boosted heroes. So yeah, this is a power creep. This is actually power creep. I think she's better than Harden 100% in every single way. Basically, Harden's physical, she's magical, but that's the only difference. Everything else, I would take Tiki over her, over him. I think she's the second best or best blue armor. It depends on how you view Hector versus Tiki. And in terms of BST, it's #1 Tiki. So, yeah. Welcome your new best hero, your overlord. With that big goofy smile as she recognizes she's just stomped over a year and 3/4 basically of Fire Emblem Heroes. The end.